Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, Lagos. And of course, you know who it is, you know what it is, and you know when it is. It is tea time. And yes, we are back to bring you the vibes, intellectual conversations, dope narrations, analysis, and dissection on the illest show streaming live on television. It is Tea Time. And of course, you know who it is. My name is the Big Daddy Mike Abdul Salam. And I never do this alone. With me, none other than the usual. They have become the usual at this point. So obviously, you guys, you just get dude. He's still there. He's still there. What is the
what kind of intro is this?
I'm not going to call your names again. You call out your names by yourself.
It's Wednesday. I always do this on the wrong day.
On what? On Wash Wednesday?
Wrong day.
It's not my.
What is the usual? What does that even mean?
The usual.
Today you're supposed to even be showing us extra love. It's all about us today. You're not supposed to be here today.
Novice. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. They are even looking beautiful today. Wonderfully beautiful. So, and let me just call them out. The illustrious enigmatic mood. Good morning, man.
Good morning. That's better.
It's the way you just said it for me.
You haven't concentrated for me this morning.
I would love to, but you know, we have small space. I'm supposed to extend full length for you. Yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am.
We're going to teach you how to greet in your house.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. Lydia!
Hi, Abdul.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
What's going on?
Don't know.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh my goodness.
Of course, you know we cannot do this without you guys, so please do kindly join the conversation by calling in on 0909-408-408 to share your opinions on all the trending discussions and topics that we have for you guys today. But of course, you know how we always start the show. We start the show with our videos to get the heart beating and your blood pumping. Let's start off with our trending videos.
If you lack understanding what it's meant to be a blessing, to be a body. You didn't hear what I just said. Will be a what? A body. A body. So this is the analogy the Lord gave me. Come, sir. Come. If you lack understanding what it's meant to be a blessing, to be a body. You didn't hear what I just said. Will be a what? A body. A body. So this is the analogy the Lord gave me. Come, sir. Come.
Oh my gosh.
I have a lot of mad future respect for that boy.
Why?
Yes, now. I mean, he's surely showing the signs of a big stepper.
The big
moves.
stepper.
Yes, now.
How old would that boy be? Maybe like 5, 6.
I know, right?
See, we are in an age where maturity is not bound by age anymore. Yes, so we do have to understand that even at age 5 and 6, you can still have a perfect understanding of the birds and the bees.
Is it of you to be encouraging the boy to focus on the sermon in church?
He's focusing now.
He's focusing. So he had time to
No.
moving his eyebrows.
It's the fact that he. Oh, God.
Wait,
nah, those eyebrows.
Do you want to tell me that the ladies at the back are not feeling his moves too?
Really?
No, you understand?
They were confused.
The eyebrow movement. The eyebrow movement is.
Endorse this kind
I
of
don't endorse as well. I don't know what Abdul Salam is going on. I do not endorse this kind of
video. My guy.
Which guy?
Oh, I understand. If they don't understand, I understand. I see my guy now. I see the eyebrow movement. Are you not feeling it? See the girl behind me. See she's feeling it. You don't understand. Oh, give the guys props now. Give the boys props.
He's significantly older than him.
Age is not. It's just a number.
Okay.
Let's get number two.
Priest,
pilots, priest, nurse, chef,
Navy.
That man is showing that he'll be everything to her.
She's a very lucky woman.
Everything to her.
Yes, now you have a man that can perfectly access the 5 or 6 professions at once.
In one outfit.
that's a lot of skill.
That's promising.
It takes a lot of talent.
Honestly.
Yes.
Sharp as well. It look good.
Okay. But Atafo is screaming wherever he is. It's the same.
My son can watch something.
He's rolling wherever he is. Like
Offended.
no, I'm sorry.
Married life, Sha.
Abi, congrats, guys. Congrats, guys.
Alright, let's get number 3.
Fat,
Fates.
good,
Luda goodest.
bad,
Badam badamba.
what?
Water.
Stop.
Stop
I
it.
said enough.
Elephant.
Chineke.
Neke.
Oh my God.
Goddess.
Ya neighbor.
Dada.
Ya neighbor. Ndala. Fat,
Fates.
good,
Luda goodest.
bad,
Badam badamba.
what?
Water.
Stop.
Stop
I
it.
said enough.
Elephant.
Chineke.
Neke.
Oh my God.
Goddess.
Ya neighbor.
Dada.
Ya neighbor. Ndala.
1,
No, I'm honest.
2,
Suwas.
me,
3 ABS.
5.
5 FMS.
I'm this producer on this.
Okay, please come and sign me now for you guys now. I have a funny career.
English is not hard at all. Just continue flowing with the flow.
Yes.
Go with the go. That's how it's supposed to be, man.
Isn't that what Rema is doing? We can do it now.
I'm not.
That's what Rema is doing.
I don't say anything.
So, what's the difference?
I'm screaming.
Let's get number 4. Let's get number 4.
I did not hear you say it again.
I will check my PP.
Why are you checking your BP? I did not hear you say it again.
I will check my PP.
Why are you checking your BP? I did not hear you say it again.
I will check my PP.
Why are you checking your BP?
I mean,
You reach.
yes,
You reach.
he reach.
You reach.
Well, let's not even make fun of the girl or anything. Yes, they should check it. What is it?
Because she even knows what a
Yes, you know what
blood
BP.
pressure.
I should ever check it too. Yes, so yes, now.
This girl will be like 3.
I mean, it's good that children know these kind of things, but I feel like, look, they're also just being forced into even knowing these kind of things because of the situation. I remember, I don't know if you guys ever saw the video of the girl that was complaining about like ice cream prices
Yes, now.
in the UK.
In the UK, yes.
I think she was even, I was like, children are being forced like to learn all these things just because of the
out there who sells ice cream for £2 a quid. He's gonna get nowhere.
Remember that? I was like, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that the economy has to do this to you guys. You guys can't just live and pretend like none of this is happening.
When 3-year-olds are knowing their BP, I mean, they should, what do you now say about those?
Abi,
If I check my own now, should even be scared.
no, you seem perfectly fine.
Are you sure? Have you looked inside my blood?
So sorry.
Have you accessed my blood
Don't
flow?
worry, it'll be fine. It'll be okay.
Take your time.
It'll be okay. Don't worry.
Now, speaking about blood, those were the videos to get our hearts beating and our blood pumped. The blood has pumped. Now they have to check the BP. See what they are doing to me.
So sorry, dear.
Anyway, those were our training videos, and of course we have to jump into our stories. But before that, we do, as we always do on Wednesdays with our Woman Crush Wednesday theme, we do have to announce today's Woman Crush, and it's none other than Christiane Amanpour. And for those of you who do not know, Christiane Amanpour is one of CNN's most celebrated journalists and is currently the head of international journalism at CNN. And of course, the reason why we would pick her as our woman crush is because I've been following Christiane Amanpour for a very long while, since I was a kid, and I loved all her shows. She is an example of the excellence of journalism. She is a paragon of excellence when it comes to the field of journalism. She is very good with all her reports. Everything is tip-top. Of course, she's been doing this for a long while as well, and her on-screen presence is always so captivating. I think not even women rather, around the world or in the country, men generally should look at her as a role model in the field of journalism or in any field, because she is someone that portrays excellence at the highest level. So let's give Christiane Amanpour her flowers, ladies and gentlemen. All right, now jumping into our stories, we start off with the popular show that's going on right now at BB Niger. And we've not really been talking about this show on this show, but I mean, for this one, that's we have to talk about is like the current housemates are throwing basketballs to the previous housemates, and BB Niger season 7 winner Phyna, has hit back at critics who have questioned her success since winning the reality TV show. The controversy erupted after season 9 housemate Wani claimed Phyna was less successful than disqualified housemate Beauty. A parody account then capitalized on this, creating the trending hashtag Phyna not successful. In response, Phyna took to social media vowing to prove her critics wrong and asserting her independence.
It's not nice. They're just normal people that went on a reality show at the end of the day. The same way everybody else is striving to do better in their careers. It's the same way. They just went on a reality show. What's their crime?
I mean,
that's really
they
not
should
nice.
really
The whole hashtag is horrible.
They should expect this kind of response or backlash.
Is like
terrible.
Spiteful. That's spiteful and not necessary.
And today is now Women's Crush Wednesday.
I
know, right?
How can you say Phyna not successful? What?
And realistically speaking, it's like it's not everybody that's supposed to that will end up being like super famous. Some people just lead quiet lives right after the reality shows, and they might be
home with 120 million naira. That should be enough to live a quiet life, I think, if you plan it
well. If you plan it well.
Did she win, Phyna?
Yeah, she won season 7.
Okay, in that case.
That's what's really confounding.
But I feel like even if she won, like it doesn't matter. She can do whatever she wants with her money and with her time.
What's she like doing now or known for now? That's the point, right?
She's known for being a winner of BB Niger season 7. That should be enough to quantify. You won the most popular reality show in this continent and one of the most popular reality shows globally. That should be enough for you to.
It's unfortunate because yes, she is actually just a normal person that went on a reality show, but she's not normal anymore if she came out as winner. So naturally, there are going to be certain expectations from her, especially in the showbiz entertainment world.
But I feel like
I guess that comes with the territory.
I feel like it would be different if maybe she was now like broke or something. But I mean, she won. You know, she didn't come with the intention of, okay, I want to win so that I can now go and set up a business or so that I can now. So I think, I mean, there might be expectations. It's different if maybe she was crying for like financial help and everybody was like, what happened to you? Like you won 120 but then she knew why she came on the show. She wanted to be on the show and she won, and she can do whatever she wants with her life. I mean, I don't understand why.
She did reply with a couple of well-placed tweets at the parody account, saying that all these Twitter influencers that she was going to deal with them by ridiculing them with a stupendous amount of money, saying that she was gonna she decided to just give everybody money right now. They'd all just keep quiet and she's successful, she's giving us money. That's at the end of the day what they are all aiming for. They're just trying to drive content, and at the end of the day, someone has got to be the scapegoat. It's always at the expense of someone when it comes to these influencers, which is one of the reasons why. And I know any one of them that is currently viewing us right now might say, this boy, I will cancel him because he's cancelling influencers. Cancel me. I don't really care about you people. Influencers, apart from the ones who actually do their job of influencing and manage to make sure that everybody still stands well, not at the expense of anybody's business or personality or character or online profile, except for those ones who are very few, because majority of them always target someone must come down for me to go up, which is really, really an annoying staple for me when it comes to influencers. It's something I don't really endorse, or something I don't really. I mean, Phyna, no one is perfect if you're looking at the personal side, but on this aspect, you are directly antagonizing a winner of a previous edition of one of the most popular reality shows around. Whether she's successful or not, it's not your business. She won. That is enough to actually give her a level of fame.
That's my point.
So why are you directly, because of the comments a current housemate in the current season made, why are you then linking that to what the previous housemate is? That is her own comment. The thing is, the current housemate is not going to know that her comment, she will know, but not to the extent of a parody account coming on.
Yeah.
this whole thing seems like just a planned way to create engagement and content. Maybe if Phyna is not aware of it and it's coming at her expense, but I do like the fact that she is boldly defending herself and, you know, fighting against it in a very...
Sorry, Jerry. Don't mind them.
She said, "I don't mind them."
Yeah.
It was an unnecessary low blow.
You are successful
Exactly.
to us. We love you like that.
Seriously.
God loves you.
Don't mind those influencers.
Exactly.
I will be there for you. All right, let's quickly move on to the next thing. Speaking about online trolls and cyberbullying, which is a very, very prominent thing right now in the Nigerian online space and has to be regulated. But speaking about cyberbullying, of course, we all know Chike, who sang the popular song Ebbah with Mohbad. Someone has come from X again. Elon Musk should really kick everybody off, to be honest. That platform, God. So, singer Chike has sparked controversy after gifting 1 million naira to a troll who accused him of riding on the late singer Mohbad's coattails to fame. The exchange began when the troll commented on one of Chike's posts, claiming that the singer's success was largely due to Mohbad. In response, Chike offered the troll 1 million naira, which he later fulfilled. The unexpected generosity has divided opinions, with some praising Chike's magnanimity, while others question the motive behind the gesture.
What's questioning the motive behind the gesture? What does that even mean?
The questioning the motive behind the gesture in the sense that these things are done and staged to drive content for the artists. It happens. And there is a very big possibility that that could be the case in this particular topic. But then we also have to look at the aspect of the fact that Chike was just on his own, minding his business, and then someone came. Yeah, it's because of Mohbad that you are big. This guy was singing even before the song with Mohbad.
Exactly.
And he had hit songs before.
Yeah, and he had a very, very decent fan base. He was well known. So what are you talking? The guy's Twitter handle is just painful that we can't really get the tweet up right now due to some technical issues. But the guy's Twitter handle literally says hate.exfy, and he is verified, which means this one is a certified troll, a certified cyberbully. And Chike's response was to, spam him 1 million naira, of course. And of course, the guy later said, and after getting the 1 million, the guy was like, "My boss, Chike is the best artist." And Chike was like, "Something is wrong with you. Take your 1 million." But the banter aside, the exchange aside, Chike's response, the guy's tweet aside, my point is, why is cyberbullying really still something celebrated in the Nigerian world internet, on the Nigerian online space? Why?
It is celebrated.
It is. Because, number one, flashing your username around like hate.exfy, verified, is a flag for me. It's a red flag. In fact, it's the reddest of flags. Why are you flashing that kind of username around? Automatically, you are a certified cyber troll. Your own is just to come on and bash people and make them... These things that you are doing, that you're thinking you're generating content and getting views and your impressions are skyrocketing, fine, but do you know what you're doing to the other person? Do you know what you're doing to their online presence? Their real life presence as well. They look at their phone and they see what you type and they're like, my day is ruined automatically, even though they try not to let it get to them. But if it was only them that were viewing that tweet, fine. But you're posting it and millions of people are seeing it, and then the other person is seeing that millions of people are seeing this thing you typed about him. Now, that was Chike. Chike had the money to respond, because money stops nonsense. Trust me. Batman says his superpower is that he's rich. It's not the gadgets, it's not the fancy, it's not the money. He's rich. Bruce Wayne is rich, so he can afford to buy anything. Can even buy.
I don't think this is a Nigerian problem. This trolling is global.
It's global.
It's not Nigerian.
But I think that sometimes when things, quote unquote, enter the Nigerian space, it just goes on and on till it just finally dies. Even sometimes it doesn't even die.
Even if it's a global problem, which I acknowledge, at least in other parts of the world, when it gets to a level where the person who is cyberbullying should be cancelled, everyone comes out and like, you know what, just stop. Here, they will even be pushing the person, give her.
Yeah, some people will actually be supporting and be saying things like, "Oh yeah." So, for example, in the case of this, like Phyna, they'll be like, that Phyna, I never even liked her before. Her hair, with her wig, do you know? And it's terrible.
From one tweet, from one troll, you get a lot of other millions coming around. It's very, very irritating. It's very, very annoying. That's the thing. Chike had, like I was saying, Chike had the money to respond to that troll. What if the guy had targeted someone who did not have the money. Automatically, the person's day is gone, is ruined, your mental self-esteem.
Mental health and everything.
Me, I don't like to promote violence. That is not what we are here to do. But I'm just going to say this.
Stone them with millions.
You said?
Stone them with millions.
When I have the millions, I'll just stone them, period. It's not money. Don't worry. You want to cyberbully me? I will find you. Maybe you are doing keyboard warrior. I will find you. I will find you. We will not say the second part, but you understand where you are going. And let's take on the last story. Before, and of course, after this story, we will go on our music break, where we will be coming back with a very, very important guest that we have for you on the show today. Sorry, I did not disclose that earlier. We had to jump in really quick because the stories were piping hot, and let's give them to you fresh hot. But this third one might seem quite political, but it is still based on X. I mean, all the stories we've taken today at that platform. I mean, Elon should kick everybody off. It's just that he himself, I don't want to say much, but I'm speaking about Elon Musk's interview with former President Donald Trump on August 12th garnered a staggering 1 billion views across various platforms, according to Musk's post on X. And the conversation, which aired on Twitter Spaces, spanned 2 hours and covered topics such as immigration, inflation, a recent assassination attempt on the former President Donald Trump, and Trump's future policy plans. And Musk's subsequent social media update revealed that Trump's space post alone received 73 million views between 7:47 p.m. and 10:47 p.m. ET. And the total views of discussions about the interview reached nearly 1 billion. A lot of people follow Donald Trump. A lot of people want to hear him speak. And of course, not everybody are the supporters. Everybody wants to hear him speak. Then to get 1 billion views on a platform from just another, this man is actually the most famous man in the world. I mean, I really didn't want to talk about him. I'm like, yeah, you are. I
don't think it's just him. It's the combination of him and Elon Musk.
Yeah.
I mean, two very. Want to hear those two people speak.
Okay, with Elon alone, we do know he goes on regularly. Yeah, it's he does it. But would Elon alone garner 1 billion views?
That's why I said the combination of Elon Musk and Donald Trump okay. is quite a combination.
We're not really going to go into the nitty-gritty of a lot of things that the former President Donald Trump, the former U.S. President Donald Trump said. When I saw this speech, I was like, there was a particular thing he said about immigration, saying that the majority of the problems that the U.S. has comes from people coming in. Some of them are quote unquote terrorists. Some of them are he just went off and he made reference to the places these people are coming from to be some continents in particular. He mentioned South America and he also mentioned
Africa.
It's you that said it. It's not me.
Yeah.
Of course, he mentioned Africa.
And again, it's not exclusive to Donald Trump or America. I think there is generally a global sentiment right now that's anti-immigration.
Yeah,
the UK
like in the UK.
No, I think, but UK, right the United Kingdom, the United Kingdom zone, I think is quite valid. They do have a lot of immigrants. I mean, I think at this point, if I'm not sure, I think the immigrants are even overshadowing the actual population.
No, of course not. But
because it does
that's
looks,
the sentiment.
I mean, it's quite a lot. I mean, because at this point in time, the UK is basically like Lagos. London is like Lagos at this point. We entered there, and instead of the usual, hey, good afternoon, how are you doing? Oh, good afternoon, fam. What's your problem, man? Yeah, hey, I'm
everybody will first code and use the accent when they find out that you're Nigerian.
So you're walking on the same street. Maybe like Rockstar Ford Avenue or one of those funny British sounding names.
Rockstar Ford.
And instead of Mr. Dame or Mr. Ford or those British sounding names, you're seeing this thing. You're seeing Tolani or you're seeing Demilade or you're seeing Temiloluwa. But you don't know, you just waka past, and you're seeing a black guy like you. You're probably thinking maybe it's one of the guys from Supercell or one of that black, or that black British man. You originally think maybe the guy's going to hit you with the hey man, what's good fam? Well, my youngest fam, all those kind of things. But then the guy falls and you are talking and you're coding with yourself with the UK accent, automatically one Nigerian accent will just
one girl will just enter. We want meeting now.
Why are you talking to ourselves like this? No, my friendless, you know. But I mean, it's good when you see someone from your country over there, but then the indigenes are having problems with it. So I do understand. Immigration is quite rampant around the world right now. I mean, at a point in time, I think Germans were actually sending people back. They were sending people back, and they were like, "Nah, we can't take you guys. You're too much. Enough.
Haven't you done enough?"
But I mean, Nigeria welcomes everyone with open arms. Come here. I mean, and
some of you are even exploiting us, but we're not going to talk about that today.
Yes.
That part.
That's another conversation for another day.
Point.
But yet, you will use us, Emaloapa, in your country. But it's fine. It's fine. We're good people. We're not going to talk about that.
You know, if you want to vex, just vex. Don't smack.
No.
You don't want to break your
That's
cuteness.
not for today.
You don't want to break your cuteness for everybody. No, it's me that will still push you to that level. You must frown. It's me.
No violence today, please. No violence. No violence.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, those were the stories for the first segment, and we will go on our quick music break. And when we come back, we are coming back with our wonderful, wonderful guest who is sure to give us a good time here on Tea Time. Do not go anywhere. Do not change the channel. It's still Tea Time. Beautiful song, and I hope the music break was enough to get you guys rested because we are back again. Spicing hot. It is still Tea Time, and of course, it's still me, the Big Daddy Mike, here with the luscious, and illustrious, enigmatic Mo. And I've joined everything together. Because, you know, unfortunately, the luscious media had to make way for our wonderful, wonderful guest here on the show. And of course, you do know that reality show, The Gang. The beautiful reality show, The Gang, that, you know, that's giving you all the buzz throughout the season. Our winner is here. We've seen her before, but we had to bring her here so that we could properly shield her from all the. Yes, now she celebrate.
Yes, sir.
I no small thing.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only winner of this season's edition of The Gang,
Queen
Blessing
Ebbah.
Ebbah.
Welcome.
The clap is going to be louder than this.
Yes, it should.
It should, no, just manage it. Let me do this mouth.
Thank you.
Welcome here on Tea Time. We're so glad to have you. Oh my God, I don't even understand seeing you on TV, seeing you here. The beauty is
More in real life.
have this more.
Aww.
And
More in real life. You guys don't get the full essence on TV.
Really?
forget that I'm doing interview.
And you now start opposite the view.
Okay.
What's my name again?
So what's my name?
Alright, before we get into a proper chat with our guest, let's quickly just give you a rundown of who our guest is. In case you don't know, that pretty face you were seeing on The Gang, let's give you a very, very insightful backstory on her. So, Miss Blessing Ogenerukewe Ebbah is an Okwe-born beauty queen from Sakwele local government area in Delta State. She attended Shalom Nursery and Primary School, Sakwele, where she obtained her primary school leaving certificate and thereafter went on to Ghana Mixed Secondary School, Sakwele, where she obtained her West Africa Senior School Certificate examination, WASCE or WAEC, as we know. And Queen Blessing holds a diploma in banking and finance from the Delta State Polytechnic, Otefe, Ogbara. And she ventured into beauty pageantry in 2012 and has won different awards as well as different pageant titles such as Face of Christmas, Face of Valentine, Miss Beauty Queens Nigeria, Miss Ozoro, and Miss Blessing has featured in different national dailies. She shot into limelight in 2018 when she emerged winner of Most Elegant Girl in Nigeria, MEGN, and became Nigeria's representative at Miss Glamour Look International, which took place in the Philippines. And she finished at top 10 and won the award for Best in Catwalk. It was evident when she was coming here. I could see. So it's well deserved. And upon her arrival from the Philippines, she was crowned MEGN Glamour Look International Ambassador. In May 2022, Blessing represented Nigeria at the Miss United Nations World Finals in New Delhi, India, where she emerged Miss Africa United Nations. And over the years, Blessing Ebbah has carried out vigorous campaigns on drug abuse and has also embarked on a lot of charity projects where she visited orphanage homes, donated food items and clothing to aged men and women in different communities across the length and breadth of the country. And she also made donations of sanitary pads to prisons and female secondary school students. She is the convener of Project Red Drive Initiative, and PRDI is an annual charity project she organizes to educate young girls on the need to maintain proper menstrual hygiene. And she is the founder, of course, of House of Splash, a skincare and spa outlet. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the gang.
Woo!
And
Wow,
you could see
what a bias.
from that rundown
What a bias.
that we are not talking to
Anybody.
a small. You see, I had to remove my UK this to talk because it is strong. Oh God.
Yeah, you shall have sugar-coated tongue.
One day don't siren. Oh God. Oh my God. Honestly, this is amazing. It's amazing to have you here.
Thank
the
you.
bio is just from the bio we could see that to call you multifaceted is an understatement.
Yeah.
There's a lot you've been in: banking and finance, pageantry, charity.
I'm blushing.
How have you managed to, before we even start the question, how have you managed to balance and harpoon and lampoon and everything together?
Even me, I don't know. It's
Wow.
God's grace.
Valid question. Nothing we can do without
Yeah, it's His grace.
Wow, God's to be able to
Just in awe. Just take a moment.
Yes, just
Wow.
to build and bask in it, because you don't get many people who are able. You know, when you see people in pageants, and the general Nigerian conception is, she's beautiful, but what else does she have to offer? Here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly.
And I want to even ask about the gang. So there are lots of people that will have come across the show, and then some people who might not have come across the show. I wanted to ask, how did you even find yourself there? Tell us how you found the gang, or how the gang found you, as the case may be.
Okay, I actually found them.
Okay.
I saw them on Instagram, and I sent it to my manager. I was like, this is what I saw, what do you think? She said, okay, let me go and check. She actually went to their page on Instagram, and then she checked. She was like, okay, she think I should put in and give it a try. So that was it. I registered. Of course, registration was free, so we have a lot of people ready. I think we were about 40-something thousand that registered for it, and yeah.
And how many people got
Just
in?
21.
21 people got in.
Yeah.
But
I really want to know how they picked you. So what was the process like from registering?
We did voting to get into the house. So they picked the top 11 girls and top 10 guys. And so making it with 21.
That's how it goes.
So we got into the house and...
Okay. Now, I want to ask real quick, also on the gang, because that's why we're here, of course. Winning that show, no be small thing. Exactly that I want to. Your experience in the house, shine your light in all the controversies that were surrounding before you came out, surrounding you before you came out on top. Shine more light on it. How are you able to maneuver and bring yourself out of the things that you experienced in that house, especially?
Okay, going into the show, I actually, before I even went, a lot of people, they asked me what my A game was. I just told them I'm just going to be myself. And of course, let the Holy Spirit guide me.
Period.
Jesus, baby. That was it. I got into there. Of course, I quarreled. There were a lot of bad blows, and but I tried my possible best to always make peace, because I actually don't like a situation where I'm staying in the same environment with people and then going to bed angry, and I wake up the next day, I'm still angry, I'm carrying face like her. I don't like it. There were a lot of challenges for the first and second week, because I'm not used to staying with people. Yes, I've been to pageantry camp, but it's a lot more different.
It's different.
Yeah, so I just have to. I learned a lot. I learned tolerance. I learned patience, because the first and second week, they gave us head of house that were really strict. And no, I would say the first week, the head of house for the first week, she was really strict.
the second one learned a bit from the first.
Yes.
So although she was better, far better than the first, and of course the third week I became the head of house. And I became head of house the third week, and that was when I would say I really enjoyed the show. I started enjoying it from the third week because a lot of things became really flexible, like feeding and all that. Because the first head of house, she made us understand that the gang told her to manage, which wasn't true. Because she was the head of us, there's no way we'll communicate with the organizer, so she was passing information to us. So when it was my turn, I told them, we are going to eat. If there is no food, there is no food. And we we ate, and they were providing food. So it was to say we've been suffering ourselves all this while for the first and second week. Yeah, we actually suffered ourselves, not the organizer, because you see, most of them will go out and they will be like, oh, we're not eating. We were not eating because head of us, she didn't want us to eat, not like the organizers didn't want us to eat.
I don't want to sound like bad belly, but thank God that she know, I don't like people that know.
No, but she's a nice person. I think I started bonding with her from the fourth week, the first head of us. Started bonding with her from the fourth week. Yeah, I bonded with a lot of people. I made friends. I learned a lot because I'm used to. Probably because of the part of Delta State I'm from.
Yes.
I'm used to this pidgin. When I talk, before I speak like 2-3 minutes.
Pidgin is out.
Like, but when I was there, I learned. I see girls. They speak. I actually learned that blessing. You can actually do good with your English game. You don't really need to be speaking pidgin all the time, and that's one thing I'm grateful to God for, because I admire people like Benita, Goodness, and then S.A. Brown. They actually speak well, so I learned a lot, and I'm grateful I was
Clearly
there.
learned a lot. So from the many things you learned, what would you say your highlights and lowlights were in the process?
Was there really a low light?
So any of the moments that you thought you felt at your sort of least, maybe you weren't as happy, and then the one that your highlight, maybe it's becoming head of house, or what was the
I think becoming head of house actually brought me out, because people got to understand that this person is actually nice, because when they told them to rate head of house, I got 10% and others were below.
Wow.
Yeah, I think 2 days before the grand finale. So I think that me being a head of house for the third week brought me out. It made me show people that
your personality.
And one of the contestants told me that when you are telling people about your profile, please add that you are a good leader. Like you actually led the way, and you've been leading us well. And I think my low light is the last week where gossips was coming in. A lot of people were like, they already have their winners. Someone said there's this guy that they are sure the guy is going to win. He has a lot of odogus that are backing him up. At some point, I actually wanted to give up. But then I sat myself down, blessing, have you forgot to know you, huh? Why do you want to give up? Don't let know they carry last. And then I was like, no, let's do this. And boom.
You are.
Yeah, we are. Okay, so capitalizing on that, when you eventually did finally get the announcement that you were officially the winner of the gang, obviously we have an insight as to how you would feel, but we want to hear it from you directly. What came through your mind, or to your mind at first instance?
I'm just picturing what happened that day. Of course, we were top 8. They evicted the last 5.
Yes.
It was remaining 3 of us, and then when they asked the girl who took second, they asked her, how are you feeling? She was like, I feel good. In my head, how can you be feeling good in this in this kind of moment? Like, this is a critical situation, you are feeling good.
Yeah.
And they asked the guy, I was like, he's good and a bit tense. And when they asked me, I said, I'm tense too. Because I'm tensed. because I was literally vibrating. I was shaking, especially when it got to the last two.
Yes.
Because they evicted the guy. It was mainly myself and the first runner up. So we were holding our hands, and then I was vibrating. She was like, "Blessing, calm down, calm down." And they asked her again, "How are you feeling?" She said, "I feel good in my head." Really? How can you be feeling good in this situation?
Yes.
And of course, I'm the only queen there when they said the winner is. I didn't wait for the Ebbah.
I like this pride that is coming. There's the kind of pride that you hate and the kind of pride that you love. I love it. I like when she said I'm the only queen there, even irrespective of the name self.
Yeah, I didn't wait for them to say Ebbah. Immediately I heard queen.
You knew it was you.
I knew it was me, and I think I at first I didn't believe, because I held the girl, the first one up. I was like,
Yes.
"Brown, am I dreaming?" Wake me, she said, "No, baby, you're not dreaming." Because we've actually been singing it from day one, that it's till day 30, till day 30, till day, and eventually we got to day 30, and we're just there hopeful.
Wow.
And I'm grateful to God for the gift of a lot of them, like Brown,
Yes.
Uli, Pascal. I made friends.
I can tell your smile.
Yeah.
You had a lot, and since your smile is telling us that you had a very good time in that house.
Yeah.
Give us your best activity so far that you performed in the house.
Best activity. Most of the tasks they gave us were actually challenging, especially the drama, because I like acting, but I'm not a movie person. I've tried it before, it didn't go well, so I just I was like, no, this is not for me. Let me just put it aside and face my pageantry.
Yeah.
That's what I've been doing. So when they gave us the movie task, it was challenging, although my role was simple, and according to them, I actually tried, but that was challenging to me, because if I had the option not to, I wouldn't have. Because they just told me, Queen Ebbah, this is your role, and then I just have to
do it.
To it. Yeah.
Wow. So I just want to ask, after you won, leaving the house, what was that like for you, the transition? You've been somewhere for 30 days.
Yes.
So coming out, can you tell us what that was like?
Immediately I stepped out, I think the first thing I did, I was dancing. because I've been locked in there for 30 days.
And this thing is
I came out with my big dress, I was dancing, like, really, am I outside? But it's been a wonderful experience. It's been a great journey, because I've come to realize that I have a new title and I need to live up to it. I don't want anything that would disappoint the organizers, because I believe they actually have so much belief in me. And I don't know, I keep telling people I'm not, maybe because that's my thoughts, but I kept telling some of them, asked me, that I think winning this thing is not just by votes. I think they look into your personality, they look into what you can bring, they look into your attitudes during your stay in the house. And because before he announced the winner, he said the winner is not his choice, it's the viewer's choice, it's people's choice.
Yes.
So I think people actually watched the show, they followed up, and then when it got to the last people, they were like, okay, among these persons, we think this should be our winner.
Wow,
So
fantastic.
coming out, it's been wonderful, and my families are proud. My town I'm from a small town.
Wow.
Everyone is proud of me, and I'm
Yeah.
grateful to God, and I'm happy.
Congratulations.
Congratulations again. It's not a small task for you to come out of that house.
Yeah.
But really, before we go, I just want to know, going forward now, as the newly crowned winner of this season of The Gang, along with all your previous accolades from your previous career paths as well, what are your plans going forward after this? How do you intend to utilize this new title?
Reality show is not like a pageant stuff, when you know that, okay, you are out and you need to do this for the brand. I just feel, okay, this is another opportunity for me to explore the fact that I'm a beauty queen. I believe that winning this is going to open more doors for me.
Yes.
I like charity. My manager always said the essence of living is giving. So I'm just going to use this platform to access as many doors as I can to be able to put smiles on people's face, because what am I doing here if I can't?
No, you never had time. You have been putting smile on my face, and she knows I don't smile. It's not my.
Smile. I saw you.
It's because of you now. It's because of oh God. How I don't feel.
I'm just going to try my best not to disappoint the organizers. Of course, I'm going to be useful. I know. I will.
Of course you will. You already are. There's no point there. All right. It has been wonderful having you here. Of course, that's even an understatement. Mo has been asking questions, which means, because normally she always knows everything. So she don't already ask you a question, which means she wanted to know more. And we've been happy to hear from you, hear about your experience on the gang. Again, it's not something small for you to go and be in a house for 30 days full of 20 other people and then come out as the sole winner. It's massive, and congratulations to you, and more wins, more success. All right, but sadly, and it's very sad because it's not very often we get guests like this. Next episode now is Mo come and be bullying somebody on the show again, but no Allah. I love her like that.
I love you too.
We are saying
I think maybe she will come.
Why are you denying the truth?
Thank you.
You are denying the truth. In fact, this is where we draw the curtain for today. But thanks for watching as always. Join the conversation on social media with the hashtag Teatime. And remember, you can catch up on our previous episodes, including this very one and all our exclusive content, by subscribing to our YouTube channel at PlusTvAfrica Lifestyle. And you can also watch Teatime on R2 TV and in London on Ben Television and DSTV channel 408. And a big thank you goes to our wonderful guest, of course.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming on. Thank you for gracing us with the aura of winning. It feels so good to be in the presence of a winner.
A winner, right?
Yes, it
God
does.
is in the neighborhood.
Yes.
Touch the hem of her garment.
It feels so good. And of course, thank you, Ma.
Can you see?
Thank you, Ma.
Can you see the way his tone just dropped?
Thank you, Ma.
Yeah.
I'm afraid. I respect you. I respect you, Ma.
Respect.
Yeah, man.
So he's even dropping it.
Yes, man.
I don't know.
And
We need to send him to the gang. I'll need peace for 30 days. Yes, I need peace.
don't worry,
They'll deal with you very well.
We'll talk about it.
You go see Shake.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mo. And thank you to the cameraman. Thank you to the production team. Thank you very much. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be on the show. And of course, thank you to the viewers. Without you people especially, we would not even, there's no point, there's no tea time. We have to thank you. Thank you very much for watching us. And of course, it's still Plus TV Africa's Tea Time. And my name is the Big Daddy Mike Abdul Salam. And I will see you guys later. Peace.